Welcome to Sportitude. My name's Josh and I'm here today with Adam to talk to you guys about the very exciting Brooks Adrenaline 17 limited edition. This little guy here has got all you'd want cosmetically out of a shoe, but before we get into those beautiful cosmetics, we're going to touch on the technical features of this little guy here. Over the years, the Brooks Adrenaline has been by far the most consistent shoe in the marketplace. It caters for a overpronator, even a mild and overpronator now. So with the technical features on the medial side of the shoe, they've got the progressional diagonal roll bar, which is a fancy way of saying they've got dual density or triple dual density foam on that medial side, which essentially cradles that foot as it goes through midsole space. You won't see that midsole compressing through here, Adam. It stays nice and stable for that run that requires that midsole arch support. Also, touching on the cushioning system, it's got the DNA system, so you're looking at a high mileage shoe through here. So someone who's pushing at some serious Ks will be looking at this shoe. So again, running 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week, but pushing some serious numbers, this is definitely a shoe to consider. Now, cosmetically, it's pretty flash.
It's a flash shoe. It's a really flash shoe.
It's outrageous.
I think they've done really well. So changing that sort of foam at the back, the DNA foam, just to make that initial last a little bit softer.
Yep.
It's just a huge improvement. And would you say deeper in the heel as well?
Ever so slightly. So we found it's a little bit deeper through the heel counter, but you probably wouldn't notice if you put a 16 on comparison to this, but the few runners that we put it on have said, yeah, it's a little bit deeper through the heel counter. Just touching on that heel strike zone you were talking about there, Adam, it does have a slightly softer footbed through that heel strike zone. So there has been feedback over the years, and we're talking the minority here that have probably said, oh, the Adrenaline feels a little bit firm for me. It's a nice shoe, but it's a bit firm. This is certainly softened up, but I haven't sacrificed mileage.
Done wonders with that.
I have. Now, newspaper release. I mean, I haven't actually read the upper of this shoe, but there's a couple of cracking stories here. We've got the Brooklyn Queen Bay Bridge.
Comes with a crossword inside.
Yep, so they've really put a lot of thought into this upper. So for those runners that want to stop and have a coffee break, just take your shoe off, do a crossword, put it back on, keep running.
Anyone who gets 35 down can get a free pair of shoes for Sportitude.
Don't say that, because
Don't say that.
What with 35?
It starts with H and ends in 1.
Okay, here we go. Well, Adam's promised the world. I do want to just quickly touch on one thing before we go. This little guy here, being a limited edition shoe, it only comes in the one width. So for the guys, it's a D width, for the ladies, it's a B. So the true Adrenaline runners out there, if you're a 2A, I'm really sorry. You're looking at the B width for the ladies and the D for the men. So just a standard width there. But fantastic shoe. I myself am going to go to the shelves and try one on right now and go for a trot. And we'll see you next time. Happy running.
Enjoy.